Hey guys, this is Jessica, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about how to cut your bangs. So I'm just going to demonstrate what I usually do when I cut my hair or my bangs. So pretty much, I have it wet right now, or hairspray, but I'm just going to show you guys. I'm not going to cut them. So pretty much, all you need to do is figure out what shape you want your bangs in. So if you guys, by the shape I mean like either you guys can get your bangs in a triangle, round, or squared. So once you guys figure that out, what you do is once you have your hair parted, let's say these are my bangs, just as an example. The main things that you guys should know is whenever you're cutting your bangs, either regular or Betty Page bangs, is to remember never to cut your bangs after your eyebrow arch. If you cut afterwards, this hair is really going to be really short, so you guys really have to cut anything from your bangs that's before your eyebrow arch. That way your hair is not going to be really small, because if you do cut it, it's going to take a pretty long time to grow out. But if you're really committed to keeping your bangs that long, then I say go for it. But just as an example, these are my bangs. Let's just say I have it in a round section. What I usually do when I cut my hair is I never cut it right away. Like if I'm saying, oh, I'm gonna cut them this short, that's how short I want them, on top of I want them like before my eyebrows, that short or something like that. What I tend to do is I cut them a little bit longer than the length that I want, because when you're trying to do the shape, it takes time in order to get it right. And if you cut your hair right away, it's not going to end up being the shape that you want, because eventually you're not going to have enough hair to continue cutting into the shape that you want to develop. For instance, if you want to do Betty Page bangs, what you do is you keep it a little bit longer. Like I say, don't cut anything that's after your eyebrow arch, otherwise it's going to be really small. So once you have your bangs, what I tend to do is I cut it in an angle. Like I start cutting like, let's say I have it longer, so I cut like this, and then I keep going down, kind of like a V shape, and then I go like that, make a flat horizontal line, and then keep going up. So it's kind of like a V shape, but not really, because you eventually cut the tip. But you keep doing that until you reach the shape that you want. That's usually if you want it round. You just keep doing that until you eventually get the shape that you want. So you just keep cutting in an angle, going there, then cutting horizontal, then keep cutting upwards, like that. And that's pretty much all you do. I would really love to show you guys how I do it, but unfortunately I'm letting my bangs grow, and I just cut them too, so they're really short right now. But that's usually what you tend to do if you want to cut your bangs. If you want side bangs, that's the same thing. You just get the hair that you want, and if you want it either whichever way you're trying to put them to, the left side or the right side, you cut in an angle as well. You just cut straight down, or if you want it on this side, you cut straight down that side. And if you don't want it to look like you cut them like just plainly like that, what you do is you tend to get your hair, and once you cut it in an angle, then you just simply cut the tips of it without trying to really cut them like professionally. You just do like little teasing or little cuts, kind of like if you were doing it with a razor, but you're doing it with scissors. And that's pretty much all I usually do when I cut my bangs.